Oh, so wham. Ugh. I should say part 4. That should be that as well. There we go. Is this actually going to work this time, or is it still going to break? How do I come out of that? I'm already streaming. What is wrong with it? Oh, YouTube, I hate when YouTube change stuff and then it just does not work. The stream's already going ahead. I don't care about this control room. I just want to watch the stream. Why is YouTube making things more difficult than it needs to be? Why must you be like this, YouTube? Why must you do this? Come out. I want to... I don't want to be on this. Go. Exit. Okay. It doesn't want me to access it from the computer I'm not streaming from. Okay. Hey ho, it is what it is. Oh. I'm streaming twice now, apparently. Well, that's incorrect. Delete that. There we go. Why has YouTube got to be so complicated these days? Am I still streaming my normal stream? It's this one. Delete forever. There we go. Right, I think I finally got it working now. Capiche, capiche. Capiche, that's the word. Right. That's better. Stretch my legs a bit. Right. Well, good evening. Hope you're all good. Let's get straight on with our first show, which is going to be Ring of Honor. Alright, it's going to be a good one tonight. Let me just put it in the old Discord that we're going live. There we go. Everyone. At everybody. Whoop whoop. And here we are. Ring of Honor. Oh, I've got some of my speakers down. Okay. We'll do that now. Right, this should be good. We've got a few matches. Of course, this is the last bit of build-up then before the finale episode. We've got a few matches where we're going to be utilising people that have yet to have a chance to show what they can do. And also a few opportunities to build up for that pay-per-view as well. So we're kicking things off with two people that haven't wrestled as yet. Actually, the first 3 matches... the first 2 matches the people haven't wrestled yet. The third match, one half of that match has wrestled. That'll be Bully Ray versus Moose in that match. Bully Ray yet to appear so far in this one. Moose obviously has already had a match and lost. We got some good stuff. Villain Enterprises versus Red Dragon. And of course, kicking things off here with Hangman Adam Page versus Roderick Strong. Our main event is going to be a fatal 4-way elimination. Bandido, Cesaro, Kenny King, Kevin Owens. 4 people that have done pretty well so far in this season. All with a decent couple of victories. And they'll all be fighting for a chance to go on to face off against AJ Styles at the finale for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. But of course, we start here. It all begins here. Big boot there by Hangman Page on Roddy. Stamping on the back of the head. It's still pretty warm. It's cooled down a lot since yesterday, but it's still pretty warm here to the point where I am sticking to the back of my chair, which is not ideal. He managed to phone PJ as soon as I started pressing stream, as he always do. Have you watched the FIFA 21 stuff yet? Or are you still going to hide away from it? I'm looking forward to FIFA now. I think it's going to be really good. I'm looking forward to the Ultimate Team. They seem to have made some big improvements on that. The career mode looks to be a lot better as well. I think it's going to be a real good bit of fun, that is going to be. So Roddy and Hangman, 2 guys who have not had an opportunity so far to show what they can do in this season. They're both desperate to show what they can do, though, here. Roddy dropping into the pin. Hangman kicks him away. Boo! WWE Network, boo! Who watches that dodgy stuff, eh? Pin by Hangman. Is that stuff gone on today then, PJ? The Evolve and WXW and that sort of stuff. Has that gone on today, or is that coming up in the future? I read it. I didn't quite take on board the date though. Because I wouldn't mind watching some old Evolve or WXW stuff. 24 karat gold tournament stuff and that sort of stuff. What they need is PWG, that's what they need. PWG is where the money's at. It's impotent. It's all about AEW, mate, that's what it's all about. The future. And then this dodgy stuff where they have one of their best wrestlers in the entire company facing off against a dodgy American footballer who thinks that wearing shorts is high fashion. I can't be doing with that crap. Nice backbreaker by Strong. Of course, the messiah of the backbreaker. I don't know what it is. I seem to. I'm a bit biased. I know I'm biased now, but yeah, Mike Chioda. Yeah, where did that come from? I suppose he's well respected and must be friends with them there. They're wanting to give him a job and something to do, I suppose. But yeah. I'd rather Mike Chioda than Dominic bloody Mysterio, I must say. Or Pat McAfee. I still can't get over the idea of who thought Pat McAfee was a good idea for anything. If he doesn't get squashed by Adam Cole, it's going to be a travesty. It really is. Surely he's got to hammer Adam Cole, surely. Sorry, surely Adam Cole's got to hammer him even. Strong now taking Hangman up into another backbreaker. Again, the Messiah strikes. Yeah, I noticed yesterday though, Glenn, on AEW, they actually had a portion of fans back in the arena, which surprised me. But apparently it was all authorized and so forth. That was nice to see a few proper fans in the arena. Not quite sure what virtual fans means, to be honest, but I'm sure we'll find out. That should be an interesting one. It just doesn't really... must admit, the card doesn't really fill me full of much excitement at the moment. Strong now pulling back at the chin. Yes, Jamie, I remember. Yeah. Hangman mounting Roddy, dropping down the lefts and the rights. Hangman now into the pin for the one. Only a one count, okay. Not too bad, Jamie. A bit tired, to be honest. I think this hot weather's taken it out of me. Especially working everything, because Hangman looking to rock up the Deadeye, drops it. There's the pin. 2. And no. Maybe not then. Oh, I've seen some more. Has anyone seen? This is funny, this, because I hadn't seen it. I've only watched it now because someone pointed this out. But has anybody seen the most recent trailer for the WF Battlegrounds game? Or WWE, should I say, sorry. Battlegrounds game. Because I just, I noticed when someone said to me earlier that it was if you actually watch the trailer, they've spelt the word tornado wrong in the word tornado tag. They put an extra D in it, so it says Tondado. Good old Tondado. Yeah, Jamie, I can see you. The match then goes out to the outside now. I'm surprised. I thought, I really did think that Hangman would win this one quite convincingly, to be honest. But it looks like he's struggling a little bit. Roddy's having some big opportunities. Big boot in the spine by Strong on Hangman. Who is in the don't? Only a 2 count. looking strong. Big boot into the gut. Who's in the ring? Ah, this is Hangman Adam Page and Roderick Strong. And generic referee. Good old generic referee. Strong with the boot in the gut of Hangman. Looking to take him up on the shoulders. Hangman's fighting back. And now looking for another Deadeye. Hits it again. Surely this will be enough this time. There's no way Roddy's getting out of another one. And he doesn't. Hangman Adam Page gets himself a victory here. Where is he? I need to sort this back. There we go. That's easier for me now. Hangman Page with a 1. Roderick Strong with a -1. There we go. So we'll see Hangman again later on tonight as part of the New Japan card as well. He's been a bit more active in New Japan. This is his first match here in Ring of Honor so far this season, which is surprising. Good win then, Hangman. And we move on to match number 2 of the evening. Bit of tag team action coming up for you. Ugh. I'm covered in... I just had a sip of my drink and it's gone everywhere. So Villain Enterprises versus Red Dragon. Of course, 2 parts of Undisputed Era again. Be interesting to see whether they can pull off a better performance than Roderick Strong. Then again, Roderick Strong had a good showing, to be honest. A very good showing. Let's get underway then. So PCO, I think PCO has had a singles match so far. Of course, Bobby Fish is 1/2. No, he's not. Bobby Fish is the pure champion. Now this is only the second match, Jay. You're not missing much. Should be a good match though, this one. Good chance for both these teams to really push themselves forward and, you know, maybe get an opportunity if they get kept on for another season. Which I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet next season. I'm considering having a week off. Yeah, I don't know. I might look at maybe trying something different for a couple of weeks, just because it seems to be losing a bit of traction this now. The streams are getting less views and the videos are getting less views, so I don't know whether to just to change things up a little bit for a couple of weeks. Nice takedown. Running a front chancery on PCO, who fights him back and catches him in that big clothesline. Nice uppercut there by PCO. That's so warm there. Brody King. I always want to call him Brody Lee, even though I know he's not. But I keep wanting to call him Brody Lee. And there's the victory for Villain Enterprises. That's a big win for them. A very big win for them. Where are we? Want to go green. So Villain Enterprises get a +1 in the tag team rankings. Undisputed Era take a -1. And then also we have PCO and Brody King with a +1. And we go with Bobby Fish, the current Pure Champion, onto a -1. And Kyle O'Reilly onto a -1 as well. So that's not very good for Bobby Fish, really, defending that championship belt at the pay-per-view. And now he's got poor momentum against him. Of course, he's defending that belt against Austin Aries, which should be fun. Next up then, Bully Ray versus Moose. Should be an interesting one. Two bigger, stronger guys in this one. Now, Bully Ray's yet to wrestle so far this season. Moose with 1 match, 1 loss, so he'll be determined to try and turn that around a little bit. Not a huge amount of New Generation. This is just the 3rd match. So far, we've had Hangman Adam Page defeating Roderick Strong, and we had Villain Enterprises defeating Red Dragon. So Undisputed Era's had a pretty bad night so far tonight. Moose. Yeah, there are some pretty good calls out there, aren't there, Jamie, really? I mean, I think that's why a lot of people are still using 2K19 over 2K20, because the creation suite in 2K20 was pretty poor, to be honest. So a lot of people stuck to that. But yeah, it's good. So also in this show then, we have got for you Will Ospreay going up against Flamita. Will Ospreay doing pretty roughly in this brand again. As always, he's pretty low down. We got War Machine going up against Jay Lethal and Jonathan Gresham. We've got Davey Richards, Cassius Ono, and Dominic Dijakovic in a triple threat. And then our main event of the evening will be Bandido, Cesaro, Kenny King, and Kevin Owens. 4 guys, all with pretty good ranking points at the moment. And they're all going to be fighting for a chance to face off against AJ Styles at the finale for the Television Championship. TV title match, have they changed it? Is it IC? I don't know what they've actually got now. I'm that far behind on WWE. I've got no idea what's going on at the moment, to be honest. Is it IC or US? It's one of those two, isn't it? I don't know, to be honest, Jay. I mean, I'm so far out the loop at the moment. I'd like to see Owens win, just I'm a big Owens fan. I think the guy's done really well. Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I don't even know if I'll bother watching. I don't even know how is the virtual fan thing going to work then? Does anyone know? Bully Ray now stalking Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre. I don't know. I hope, for the sake of everything that's holy, Drew McIntyre keeps the belt, because I am so anti Randy Orton. I just think he's such a lazy worker. I mean, I know I'm probably being a bit harsh, but for me, he's just what I don't like about wrestling. I don't know why. I've never really found him... Well, when he was younger... Yeah, when he was younger, I sort of enjoyed him, but as he's got older... I don't know. What's up, Kitty? Buddy's really dominating this game, to be honest, and I'm surprised that he hasn't got the pin so far. As Buddy just dumping Moose to the outside. Typical cat thing, this, isn't it? I got some flat pack furniture delivered today. Obviously, it comes in a big box. I've put the big box out, and both the cats will not stay off the big box now. They are obsessed with the big box. And yeah, you obsessed with the big box? The thing is, right, I've spent 80 quid on this big, like, wicker basket bed for them. It's got a bed on the top, and oh my god, Moose has got it, wow. Yeah, I spent all this money on this, like, essentially, like, wicker box, and they won't go anywhere near it. Okay, well, that's a surprising one, that, because I thought Moose was getting hammered there, but he managed to bring it back and get the victory, and it's Bully Ray who suffers his loss here. I'm still surprised. I'm really surprised here. I don't know what it is about Randy. He doesn't come across to me as somebody who enjoys what he does. I don't know why. Big win then for Moose. Let's move on. What we got next? I can't remember what we got next now. Will Ospreay Flamita, that was the one. Will Ospreay needs this. Right. Yeah, Will Ospreay currently sat on -1. Flamita is sat also on -1. Although he's got a +1 from the last one round. It's a possibility, Jay. Yeah, definitely a possibility. It looks to me like they're still definitely trying to build that triple threat tag team match, though. It's going to happen, isn't it, eventually? I mean, FTR versus Rock and Roll Express for an episode of Dynamite. Then FTR maybe attack Rock and Roll Express after the show or after the match. The Bucks make the save. I think they're definitely building it, surely. Still can't get YouTube working the way I want it to. Don't panic! Don't panic! I'll tell you what, Cleo, you're going to be devastated when I build that flat pack and you haven't got that box to land anymore, aren't you? Yeah, I like the classic. I mean, the two guys in the ring are not really classic, but not really classic Ring of Honor, but I'll still take it. Nice knee right in the face. I mean, Ospreay should get this one, really. He's the stronger at the two. And he does need a win. He needs to turn himself around a bit. He's been awful so far, hasn't he? Oh, Trolley, I just got an unknown T, by the way. Somebody for the group invited me to a raid down in Southampton. And I got unknown T. Good times. Flamita with a pin. Only a 2K. We're up to 10 viewers. That's not bad. I think there's a Deoxys in about 10 minutes or so. Yeah, I think it was Dale, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I can't see it happening, Jay. I can't see it happening at all, but I mean, I would like to be proved wrong. I would like it to be very good. I don't think it will be, but I would definitely like it to be. Yeah, I mean, well... Yeah, I'm not really a Randy fan. Ospreay now bringing Flamita back up to a standing base. Rolls him through. I hope not. Yeah, I mean, I would not like to. I would not like to see Randy as champion. I can't imagine that would bring in many viewers. I can't imagine people going, "Oh, Randy's the champion. I really should watch Raw this week." It's just not going to happen, is it? I still think for Drew they should. I think for Drew, what they should do is they should. Turn him heel and bring in Gallus as his backup. That's what I think they should do with him. Jamie, you have some right fun there tonight, didn't you? I mean, or they could go Gallus down the face route, I suppose. You could do Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, have Blake or Murphy, whichever one it is, I can't remember, interfere and that sort of stuff and have Gallus make the save. Because there's only two members of Gallus now, isn't there? Because one got sacked, so it's only Wolfgang and one of the Coffees. Maybe you could throw Noam Dar in there as well. Kaylee Ray to make it female as well. Just make a Scottish stable. Oh my god, Flamita's got the win. How on earth has that happened? That surprised me. That has surprised me. Definitely. Where are we? Flamita with a 1. So Flamita gets the win. Will Ospreay suffers another loss and goes even lower in the rankings. Craziness. Knowing Vince, Jamie, it'll be Lesnar. Vince will moan about the terrible ratings they've currently got. They'll bring back Lesnar, and Lesnar will get the win. That's just the way they are. Vince is in love with that man, I tell you. Vince loves big, sweaty men. That's my drink gone. Right, War Machine versus Lethal and Gresham. Again, should be another interesting match. 2 teams so far who have yet to wrestle a tag team match. Yep. Neither of these 2 teams have wrestled a tag team match. So it's a chance for one of them to step up. You're loving that box, aren't you? Why are cats obsessed with boxes? I never understand it. Is it really worse now? I've not heard anything else of it since. I know there was... I think he's almost admitted to it, isn't he, really? He's admitted to the situation where he can't really... he can't really give up on it now, can he? He can't really refuse it because there's so much evidence against him. He has to admit it, really. I did see him come out and say that he wasn't 100% sure the actual situation at the time, which is why he was ill prepared to actually be involved, yet was, or he apologised and that sort of stuff. But at the end of it, he ruined some girl's career. So Lethal Redemption. I was going to use Lethal Redemption, but somebody put on the Discord yesterday, didn't they, about a match between Rush and Jeff Cobb at the pay-per-view. And I thought that was a really good idea. So we booked in Rush and Jeff Cobb at the pay-per-view. We can still use them at some point, though. I thought that Strowman was dead. Didn't he drown at Extreme Rules? How did they bring him back to life again? I'm confused. Gresham now working over Hansen. Have I booked... Oh, no, I haven't booked Hansen twice, have I? AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Intercontinental Championship. I mean, that'd be pretty good. That'd be a decent match, I would imagine. I don't think Jeff is anything compared to what he used to be now, but he's still a strong worker. As long as he can say Stober long enough, that is. Yeah, possibly, Joe. I mean, I must admit, I do like the split. The thing I like about the split the most is if they had the split and then every year did a full draft, not just a little, we're going to change 3 or 4 people. If they did a full draft, then it makes things fresh every year then. Because you could have two people that have not been anywhere near each other for such a long period of time, and then all of a sudden they're getting weekly matches. So I would like to see that, but I want to see it a bit more classical. I want to see them fight over people. I want to see people's contracts come to an end and then move to a different brand and stuff like that. That's what I want to see from it all. But there we go, War Machine with a victory. I would like to see as well. I mean, they've stopped doing this now, haven't they? Because well, Heyman got sacked, didn't he? So what's his name? Pritchard is in charge of both brands, which I'm not a fan of. I think they should have two separate brands with two separate sets of writers competing against each other, because that's the only way you're going to get good stuff, is when they have to compete against each other. They've had no competition for so long that they just do whatever they want because they know it doesn't matter. So this should be an interesting triple threat as well. Three pretty strong names. Should be a fun one. Here we go then, right. Great chance here for somebody to sort of step away from the rest. Bell goes, we are underway. As Cassius Ohno raining down the rights and the lefts into the back of Davey Richards. Cassius Ohno is still a free agent at the moment, isn't he? Is he effectively retired? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Here we go, look. I'm putting this one out there, you know. I would not be surprised if Cassius Ohno is a part of Retribution. I've said it. I would not be surprised at all. I just feel like Retribution could be a chunk of people who WWE released and now want to come back and seek Retribution because of that. Dijakovic catches Ohno. Yeah, you can't beat a good five-man ladder match, can you? Yeah, I reckon Velveteen will end up in that as well. Ohno with a big boot across the gut and... Ooh. Davey with the leg drop across the back of the neck as well. Big boot in the back of the head, and Davey looking pretty good now. It's a shame Davey's retired, isn't it, really? I was a big fan of him. As I've said before in a few other streams, that one of my favourite matches I've ever seen live, if not the favourite match I ever saw live, was Davey Richards versus Tommy End at the time, or Aleister Black, if you will. Big boot in the gut by Dijakovic. And Dijakovic definitely got the size advantage in this one. Sami Zayn's one that needs something, doesn't he? He needs something. Oh, no, yeah, Jay, that's a good idea. You said that one the other day, didn't you? About the potential stable to do with Evolve. That'd be pretty interesting. But I just had the thought that it could be a chunk of people who they released before. I mean, you look, it could be Rusev, it could be Ono, it could be Sami Zayn. I know a lot of people are assuming it's going to be like Mustafa Ali and people like that, aren't they? But then again, apart from Rusev, Curtis Axel, Cassius Ono, there was the Ascension as well, wasn't it? Those are the only ones that are not currently locked into a contract elsewhere, aren't they, I suppose? Yeah, Evolve, Progress, WXW as well. It's definitely a big boost of new stuff. I mean, I haven't got the network at the moment, but I would be interested to go back and watch some of the Evolve stuff like that. That's pretty good stuff. I mean, WXW as well, if they got the 16 carat tournaments and stuff like that, they're really good quality. I wonder how much they're going to have. Are they going to have all of... Are they going to have all of the Evolve stuff on there? Will it just be a certain amount? Will it just be more recent stuff? I don't know what they're going to do with it, to be honest. I don't know if Evolve still exists today now, New Generation. I think they're more or less dissolved. And Progress did dissolve as well, but I think they're going to restart back up with a different management team, because it turned out that half the Progress management team were in the Me Too movement. Yeah, I mean, Tommaso Ciampa suits it, I think. Dijakovic as well, possibly. I mean, there's a chance it could just be a full-on NXT invasion, couldn't it, really? I mean, throw Undisputed Era in there, maybe. Tommaso Ciampa, Gargano, Candice LeRae. There's definitely a big chance. Yeah, I would love to see that, Jay, but I don't think they'd ever do it, because I don't think Vince would assume those sort of people can draw. I would love to see that. That would be great for us proper wrestling fans, but for the target audience of WWE, I don't think they would ever consider doing the Evolve invasion, because as far as they're concerned, they're not big enough draws. It's a shame, but... It's been a good match so far, this one, then. Oh no, with a pin now on Dijakovic, only a 2. Dijakovic, big elbow in the face. I mean, I would love to see it, I just can't see it happening. I think it'd be far more likely to be an NXT invasion, or just repurposing a chunk of people off the main roster that aren't doing much at the moment. I do think it's a very risky way to go at the moment, though. With the recent stuff going on in America, to have a group of people come in and destroying stuff is a very weird or interesting way to go for WWE. Dijakovic sending Ono crashing to the outside. Yeah. Nice reverse suplex. Davey now slamming Dijakovic back into the ring. Dijakovic now taking... Oh, wow. Dropping him straight on his knee. Oh, yeah. Vince will never give us what we want. And there we go. Dijakovic with a win. Yeah, Vince will never give us what we want. Dominic Dijakovic beats Davey Richards and Cassius. Oh no. Oh yeah. Right, there we go. That's going to put Dijakovic in a good position for the next time we do Ring of Honor. Yeah, Vince has got selective hearing. That's the problem. He hears exactly what he wants to hear. Yeah, I must admit, Jay, I think NXT's in a bit of a rough patch at the moment. I think they're trying too hard. I really think they're trying too hard now to try and get back ahead of AEW, and I don't think it's working. I mean, the Pat McAfee idea, as much as I don't like it, I understand it. I understand the idea that they're doing is to try and bring in new fan base, because Pat McAfee was a big American footballer, and I believe American football. So they're trying to bring that extra fan base in to watch the match. The idea is a bit like WrestleMania. You come for Pat McAfee, you stay for Adam Cole. So I understand why they're doing it, but it's a bit like WrestleMania. It's like it's the biggest show of the year, and yeah, to put matches like that on there just aggravates me. Yeah, I've seen some CM Punk stuff linked. I don't know. I mean, if it is CM Punk, he's just gonna... The thing is, I've always said about CM Punk is if he comes back now, if he comes back now and he doesn't come back as a full-time wrestler, just comes back as a special attraction, then he's gonna effectively become the person he hates. He's gonna become the person who he moaned about, the reason he left. About part-time people coming in and getting the big matches, while people working their ass off week in, week out and not getting those opportunities. So, yeah, if he does, then it's going to be pretty disappointing for him. Would be a bit of a sellout. But I have seen some people suggesting it could be CM Punk and AJ Lee. But at the moment, a bit like Aces and Eights when they first came out, you need to remember that the people that are actually doing the stuff at the moment for Retribution are not the actual people it's going to be. They're changing the people doing these stuff week in, week out to keep people guessing. Because I know some people were saying it can't be Ciampa and Dijakovic because none of the people look like them, but that's obviously because they're not the final people that are going to be doing it. I mean, I just can't think of what they'll do, to be honest. The only thing I'm pretty sure that's going to happen when Retribution does get announced is I'm pretty sure it's going to be disappointing. That's the only thing I can guarantee you. It's going to be disappointing. By the way, this is a Fatal 4-Way elimination match then between 4 of the guys that so far have had 2 victories. And essentially the winner of this Fatal 4-Way elimination will face off against AJ Styles for the United States Championship, Ring of Honor Television Championship, shall I say, at the finale. Which I believe the finale is going to be on Sunday. Sunday evening, I would imagine. Maybe I need to be... Cesaro now. Drags Owens along. He's going to spring off with the uppercut. Jumping, springing, floating uppercut. Ooh. Kenny King now taking Bandito up and slamming him down. Remember, it's a point for each elimination as well. As Cesaro locking in the sharpshooter on Kevin Owens, looking to try and get that first elimination. Kenny King's torn here. You can see, and Cesaro does make Kevin Owens tap. I was going to say, you can see Kenny King thinking there, like, I can leave this locked in for the chance of Kevin Owens being eliminated, but then I could do it and get the point myself. But he decided to leave it, and Cesaro did get that elimination on Kenny King working over Cesaro. So that is a point for Cesaro in this match. I mean, Cesaro versus AJ Styles for the Ring of Honor Television Championship would be a treat. Well, that's the thing, Jay. A lot of people don't realise as well, I've seen this a lot, people don't realise it, is that CM Punk does not work for the WWE. CM Punk works for the station that WWE is on. He's not contracted to WWE. So I've seen a few people get confused with that. But yeah, it would have been great to see him at AEW. Even if it was just a one-off appearance and like a promo and that sort of stuff, it would have been amazing. But obviously he had other things in mind. Evening, Alex. I'm all good, pretty warm. It's still a bit hot for these computers to be running full blast, I think. The cats are enjoying it today. It's a bit cooler today. You a bit cooler today? Cleo. 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 Look at me. Little kids. She's refusing to look at me. Cesaro smashing the head of Kenny King into the mat. I'm going to ask a question now, which might seem like I've not been paying attention, but have I missed an elimination? Has Bandito been eliminated? Because I missed it if he has. I did not see it. Oh. There are good ones in the garden and one's laying on the sofa. They're happy as Larry, them two. They're chasing, well, one of them's chasing butterflies around the garden. I have missed Bandito's elimination, haven't I? Bandito has gone. Who eliminated him? Was it Cesaro or Kenny King? I didn't notice him go. Did anybody see what happened? Yeah, New Japan struggled, haven't they? Kenny King with a spine buster on Cesaro. Still only a 2 count. I'm going to go back on the stream and see if I can see when. Did Bandito go before? Bandito might have gone before Kevin Owens by the looks of it. Kenny King smashing Cesaro down into the pin. Is this going to be enough? Kenny King gets the pin, and Kenny King is going on to face off against AJ Styles. Wow. And I think Kenny King might have eliminated Bandito as well. He did. Okay. Well done, Kenny King. You eliminated Bandito and Cesaro, and Kenny King gets the win. Wow, okay, so Bandito's down. Cesaro gets -1. And Kenny King gets +2. Kenny King has had a fantastic season so far. And Kenny King is going on to face AJ Styles at the pay-per-view for the Ring of Honor Television Championship. Alright, there we go. That's the end of Ring of Honor. God, I miss Final Fantasy. We've not played it in a while. Either way. Right. Are we ready to move on to New Japan? It's a decent show, this one. At the end of tonight, Kenny King is looking pretty good, actually, isn't he? Kenny King sat joint top of the rankings alongside Kenny Omega. Bandito drops down a little bit. Motor City Machine Gun's looking good. Dominik Dijakovic looking high up there now as well. It's looking good. Right, let's move on to New Japan. Right. I'm going to grab a quick drink and have a pee, and I'll be back. Right, drink. Oh, my chair went backwards then. Right. I think Kenny Omega's still one of the top ones out there. I just don't think he's had that. I don't think he's had the opportunity to really put himself over yet in AEW. I think everyone, Cody, the Bucks, and Omega, I think they've all been a little bit scared to really put themselves over too much, for the risk of being accused of basically over pushing themselves, I think. But I'm sure pretty soon we'll see. Well, we're going to see Omega and Hangman split. We're going to see Omega and Hangman feud up until the next pay-per-view. Omega, I would guess, is going to be the... Well, no. I thought Omega was going to be the heel, but based on the Revival's actions last night, possibly Hangman could join up with a heel Revival. I mean, I still wouldn't be surprised with a Hangman Page, heel Revival, Shawn Spears, led by Tully, stable. A new 4 horsemen. I would not be surprised by that at all. I think he's still the same Kenny Omega, Jay. He just hasn't... well, I mean, he's had a couple of fantastic matches, hasn't he? He's had... what was it? The match against Moxley was incredible. He's had some really good matches. He just hasn't been overly involved in those divisions at the moment. I think, give it time, we will see some absolutely stunning matches from Kenny Omega. I mean, remember in that tag team match they had between Omega and Hangman and the Bucks was possibly one of the best matches in AEW's history. So I think once he gets a singles match at the top end of the table going for the main championship, which will happen within the next year, I would imagine, I think we'll see some good stuff from him. Anyway, let's get ourselves into some New Japan. It is time to do some New Japan. Let's try not to get copyrighted. That's fine, I'm not in tune. Doobly doobly doop doop doo doo doodly doody doo. There we go. Right. New Japan time. Final episode of New Japan before the finale again. Yeah, I think we'll see some good Kenny Omega soon. I think the Kenny Omega Hangman feud is going to be the start of both Hangman and Kenny's pushes back into the top end of the singles division. Which I want to happen anyway, because, I mean, there's so many great tag teams on the AEW roster. It seems like a waste for me to have two great single stars as the current tag team champions. I mean, when you've got the Bucks and the Revival and Dark Order and the Hybrid 2 and Private Party and Proud and Powerful, you've got all those really strong names. It does seem to be a little bit of waste for me to have them as the tag team champions, but I mean, that's just my opinion. And I'm sure they're going to lose it at the pay-per-view. They have to lose those tag team belts All Out, surely. Or All In, whichever one it is. I can't remember now. It's bound to happen. I think this controller might be broken, you know, because there's no headset actually plugged into it. But a load of people just keep, well, a load of times it just keeps saying, oh, it's been disconnected. So this is a 6-man elimination tag team match. Great chance for one of these teams to showcase what they can do. Currently, TMDK are bottom of the rankings with -3 overall, -1 for the season. The Elite, or the Bucks, if you will, have yet to have a tag team match so far this season, but -1 overall. And the Motor City Machine Guns are also yet to have a match on this season, but are on +1 overall, so a bit of a mixture. Of course, the winning team here will pick up 2 ranking points. Saban now taken down. That's Shane Thorne? Is that Shane Thorne or is that Nick Knight? I always get confused between them two. All these Australians look the same to me. Is that racist? Sound a bit. Play. These streams go in my head, and I tell you, it's really messing me up. Of course, talking to Kenny Omega, he is our current New Japan champion here, and we have a majority of the finale episode already set up. We already know Kenny Omega is defending the IWGP Heavyweight Championship against Kazuchika Okada. We know that Brock Lesnar is defending his Never Openweight Championship against Evil. LIJ defending their tag team championships against the Killer Elite Squad. Pac defending the Junior Heavyweight Championship against Bandido. And tonight we're going to determine who is going to be the number 1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship in our main event when Jericho, Nakamura and Hideo Itami clash. And we'll also find out the number 1 contender for the United States Championship, as we will have a 10-man over-the-top rope battle royale, or Royal Rumble, if you will. So lots of action. Also squeezed in tonight, we got Hiromu Takashi versus Taiji Ishimori. Kota Ibushi versus Kushida. Yuji Nagata goes up against Finn Balor. Tomohiro Ishii goes up against Shingo. And the headset's plugged back in. Great. I haven't touched the controller at all, but... Oh, and it's been disconnected again. Great. No microphone I can use, apart from the one that I'm talking through, of course. That one's usable, apparently. So the Bucks are in control of this match at the moment of time. As Sharpshooter here locked in by Nick Jackson. Alex Shelley breaking it up, and Saban, no. Alex Shelley trying to break it up, but now Nick Jackson is forced to break it now. As Matt Jackson, super kick right into the face of Nick Miller. I thought he might have gone for the elimination. No, Alex Shelley's doing a little bit of anything you can do, I can do better. A super kick of his own into the face of Nick Miller. Pin once again by Matt Jackson on Chris Sabin, but he was too close to the ropes. Shelley dropping a knee right in the face of Nick Miller. I think Shane Thorne's already been eliminated. I didn't see it, because I'm not very good at paying attention to what I'm doing, as we know. Big spine buster by Nick Miller there. Drop kick. It's all going everywhere at the moment, isn't it? Of course, remember, we're actually going to see the Young Bucks versus the Motor City Machine Guns as part of the finale of Ring of Honor. Those are the two teams going to fight to become the first Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. And there's an elimination. Matt Jackson gone. Wow, okay, numbers game not favouring the Bucks or TMDK at the moment. That's looking good for the Motor City Machine Guns. And I probably should have done what we did before, where we did a point in the singles division per elimination and 2 points. I can't do that now, I'm confused. As we're 2-on-1, baby. It's Nick Jackson versus Sabin and Shelley. It is not looking good for Nick Jackson here. And if the Bucks are... if Motor City Machine Guns are smart here, they'll make this last a long time and cause some damage, you know. If they're smart about it. If they're not, then Nick Jackson's going to get a pin. Shane Thorne and Nick Miller with the losses. Just trying to update the rankings a bit quicker. Nick, you need to do something. You've got Shelley down the outside. You need to finish Sabin off. Don't just stare at him like a noob. Sabin, nice. Nutbuster. Quick roll through there by Shelley. He's been too close to the ropes, isn't he? No, maybe not. How on earth was that not too close to the ropes? I have got no idea how that's not too close to the ropes, but there we go. Motor City Machine Guns with a victory, apparently. They're also not on this. Why are they not on here? They should be on here, aren't they? Oh. Okay, fair enough. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. They're not on the singles rankings for some reason. Motor City Machine Guns. There we go. Okay. Okay, well, Motor City Machine Guns get themselves some decent points here then. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. And the Bucks suffer a loss as well. Nick Jackson and Matthew Jackson. Motor City Machine Guns also getting the 2 points there. And the Elite losing the point there. But yeah, the rankings are up to date. But that's an interesting victory, that. Is that a sign of things to come in the Tag Team Championship division of Ring of Honor? It is yet to be seen. So Motor City Machine Guns with a victory. So 2 big names then in the junior heavyweight division, in the shape of Taiji Ishimori and Hiromu Takahashi. How are we looking on this video anyway? Not bad. Can I do it from here? I can't do it as live, can I? No. I don't know how it works then. Oh, I don't know how it works. Right, either way. Data takes 1 to 2 days to come through. That's very useful. Very useful, YouTube. What a hero. I can't get the analytics to work at all. It's trying to get me to start a new stream. I don't want to start a new stream. Studio manage? Where's that? This thing just... Studio... There is nothing here, is there? Live stream... I can't do it. Every time I try and do it, it tries to make me start a new stream. Well, there's already a stream going on. Why would I start a new one? Okay, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine. Let's not worry about it. Why is my drink just dripping constantly? Just a constant drip. Right. Takahashi versus Kushida. No. Takahashi versus Ishimori. It's Kushida versus Kota Ibushi after this, isn't it? So 2 very important matches actually in the future of the junior heavyweight division. Nice knees in the back there by Ishimori. Of course, also Bullet Club versus LIJ. Nice rolling Death Valley driver. Which is pretty good. Will it be enough to get a... well, not enough to get a dodgy submission victory with that stupid submission, is it? Both guys back up now. Little collar and elbow tie up, and there's a Hurricanrana taking him down. Ishimori now dumping Takahashi to the outside. Quite sure the reason I dumped him to the outside, to be honest. I would have thought keeping him in is probably the safer thing to do. I mean, you can get the win inside, you can't get the win outside, can you? Unless you get the guy counted out, I suppose, but... maybe that's what he's trying to do? I don't know. Ishimori now. Hello back, I'm Shabby. Yeah. You can't go out the front door. No. It's scary, that's where the cars are. You can't go out there. I know you want to, but that's where the cars are. So I'm talking to the cat. Come here. Nice Saito suplex by Ishimori. Still on the outside. This one could be going to a double count out, you know. Both guys back on the apron. Oh yeah, the battle rights were great, weren't they? Oh, R1. Oh yeah, R1 was pretty good, yeah. I'm still stunned by the fact we managed to actually get a winner from number 1. I've never seen it on this game, never. I've never seen it less than like 25, to be honest. The fact it happened on a live stream is just incredible. Happiest day of my life, that was. I mean, it's got decent views as well, I think, hasn't it? It was a while ago now, actually, wasn't it? It was a long time ago, wasn't it, I suppose? Battle Riot, Battle Riot, Battle Riot, there it is. 109 views. It's getting there. We've got the how to get the jet. Have I still got that one on there? I want to see how many views that's got actually. How to get the army jet. 17. Okay. That's not too bad. Again, the views are dying off at the moment. I think I need the new FIFA to come out, really. Because a lot of the views I got from FIFA this year are starting to dry up now. Nice. Ishimori dropping the knee right on the inside the arm of Takahashi. Now into the pin. Still not quite enough. So this is, of course, match number 2 of 7 tonight. Ishimori. Beautiful. Dropping the body weight of Takahashi straight across his knees. Into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Taiji Ishimori with the victory. There we go. He needed that. He was on -1 this season. That puts him back up to a nice round 0. And of course, it was Takahashi he defeated. Takahashi. Where's old Harumu? Okay. He's on -1 for this season, +1 overall. Right, let us move on then. The champions. Again, another big match. Kota Ibushi versus Kushida. This should be pretty good. Possibly New Generation. Because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this at the moment, because it seems to be dying off a little bit at the moment. Views are dropping and that, so we might take a bit of a break from this and do something different for the next week or so. Next week or two, so maybe we could try something different. I mean, I still like that idea, especially with the new content that's going to go on the Yeah, the new content that's actually going to go on to the network as well. If people are interested in doing it, I'd definitely do it. Oh my god, when this drink stop leaking? I mean, yeah, if people are interested, mate, I'll definitely do it. It was quite a fun idea. It means I can get back to watching some stuff that I've not really watched. What we call it, maybe? I don't know. Maybe like, yeah, we do just like one a week, maybe. Be pretty fun to do. So I might take a break on this series for a week or so, and then maybe we can do that. We can set ourselves something to watch, and then we can have a week or a few days to watch it, and then we can come back and basically just recreate it on the game and have a chat about it at the same time. Big, strong rights by Kushida into the face of Ibushi, who catches him with a Pele kick. It's a good battle, this one, isn't it? To high flyers, like I said, the winner of this one would, well, definitely be someone who would... what am I trying to say? My brain just melted there for a second. My brain completely melted there. Would definitely get a good ranking point, and obviously be a good chance for someone to move into a stronger position for the next time we do New Japan. As Kushida taking Ibushi down. That could be enough. It's not quite. Kushida rolling Ibushi through into the Kimura. Can he get his foot underneath that bottom rope? I don't think he quite can, but he is able to swing his fist round and catch the back of Kushida to break it up. Nice dragon screw there by Kushida on Ibushi. Kushida, nice forearms. Runs through and drops a forearm and then into a running bulldog as well. Kushida now back into the corner, lining up Kota once again. This time, big boot right to the side of the head, taking him down. But has he taken him out? That's the big question. He has. Kushida, big win here against Kota Ibushi. I mean, I sort of put Kota down as a favourite for me in this one, but Kushida incredibly gets a big win. I forgot to mark on the last match. There we go, that's that. And then Kushida. Another handshake! Yay! Literally the end of every single match is a handshake. Right, there we go. Let's move on. So this is the 10-man Royal Rumble. The winner of this one will go on to face off against AJ Styles for the United States Championship in our finale. So, New Generation, if we did go for the book club ideas, have you got any suggestions for the first show we should do? The first thing we should all watch? I say there's a lot I want to watch. There's a lot that I missed out on. Like, I never saw any of the Shawn Michaels Undertaker WrestleMania matches. I still haven't watched them. I didn't see the WrestleMania where Benoit and Guerrero both won their championships. Not seen that either. So I'm quite behind on a lot of things at the moment. Oh, talking of being behind, I've got to keep track of this, haven't I? Because I've got to keep track of who eliminates who here. Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, Cobb needs something, doesn't he? It's a very strong first three competitors. As Adam Cole and Hanson looking to eliminate Moxley. Moxley's over the top, but not hitting the ground yet. That's my alarm going off. It's my drug alarm. Adam Cole dropping the backdrop on Jon Moxley. Zack Sabre Jr. enters at number 4. This should be a very interesting one. The one thing this should really do is definitely open up the rankings quite a bit. As the countdown starts once again, no eliminations as of yet. We're about to get entrant number 5 into the match. It's Jay Lethal. Jeff Cobb has managed to get himself in the back 5 again. He's given himself the best opportunity to go through, isn't he? Jay Lethal has had one victory now. Let's see if that one victory was all he needed. Can you imagine if Jay Lethal won this then went on to win the championship? Based off of how bad Lethal's been recently. Lethal now looking to eliminate Zack Sabre Jr. as we await the entrance of number 6 in this match. Which is Cody. It's Cody. Yeah, Lethal Redemption are both in here. Maybe Lethal Redemption could happen at New Japan instead. We do have one match free. If Lethal and Cobb do not win here, then Lethal Redemption could be an option. As Cody tried to eliminate, I think that's Zack Sabre Jr. on the far side. Still no eliminations in this one. As we look for entrant number 7 out of 10. Who's Hangman Adam Page. Jeff Cobb, for the second week in a row, has definitely pulled a good number out of this, hasn't he? Adam Cole, strong right hand in the face of Cody, looking to try and get that elimination. As we wait the entrance of number 8. And there's not space for anybody else in the ring after number 8 enters as Jay Lethal trying to get Hanson out. It's Carl Anderson Machine Gun. Enter at number 8. So Cobb has got 9 or 10. He's laughing, old Cobb here. But of course, number 9 and 10 will not enter until we do have at least one elimination. I'm really paying attention here because I can't miss a single elimination. I've got to stare at like 8 people at once. It's tricky. Oh, big boot in the face there by Hangman. And Hangman now stamping on the chest of Lethal. He could get 10. I haven't rigged it. I promise you that. I haven't rigged it. As Cody. Oh, I thought Cody got the first elimination there. Cody's having a rough time so far. 2 matches, 2 losses in this season. Hangman now taking Hansen up. Dumps him over the top. Will this be our first elimination? No, Hansen rolls back in. Zack trying to eliminate Cody. Cody goes over the top. Zack forcing the boot into the gut. Carl Anderson, swinging back and forth. No one's been eliminated yet. It's crazy. AJ Styles sat backstage watching this as Cody eliminates Hangman. Okay, Cody gets the +1. Hangman Page with the minus. We have our first elimination. Cody finally gets a point this season. I know one of them's Jeff Cobb. I can't remember who the 10th person is left. Who is it? I can't remember. We'll find out in a second. As Carl Anderson eliminates Adam Cole. Adam Cole out. Machine Gun Carl Anderson with the elimination. Hansen. Over the top he goes. Can Cody push him off the apron? You wait the entry in number 9, number 10, who are going to have a massive advantage here because of the damage and the energy taken out of these original 8. 9 and 10 are going to have a massive advantage. It's Hideo Itami, isn't it? Is it Hideo Itami and Jeff Cobb? Was that what I said? Might be. Where's the countdown? Come on, countdown. Where are you? I thought Cody could have eliminated Hansen there. I really did. But he decided against it. He goes after Jon Moxley, who he obviously thinks is more dangerous in this match. As finally the countdown begins. And Carl Anderson eliminates Hansen. So Carl Anderson, 2 eliminations for him now. Jeff Cobb gets number 9. The Cobbmeister. Our Lord and Saviour enters number 9. And he can take advantage here of the damage and the tiredness of these other 5 guys in the ring. And Cobb starts off with an elimination over Zack Sabre Jr. That's what we want to see. Well, not Zack being eliminated, right? But Cobb getting eliminations. Hansen's got as well. We did that, didn't we? That was Carl Anderson. Okay. So we wait the 10th and final entrant as Carl Anderson launching Jay Lethal over the top. So Jay Lethal is out. Carl Anderson, a 3rd elimination in this match. No, it's Juice. It's not Hideo, it's Juice. Oh, Juice has got a big advantage as well, though. So one of these 5 men is going on to face... Oh, my God. Yeah. Oh! Jeff Cobb gets Moxley. Jeff Cobb eliminates Jon Moxley. Oh my God, I thought Carl Anderson was going to do that. And Juice has eliminated... Who was that? Who did Juice just eliminate? Was it Cody? No. It was Cody. Okay. Yeah, Juice is trying to suplex Cobb. Come on, Cobb, you got to get this. Cobb now with Juice up on the shoulders, Samoan drop. One of these 3 is going on to face off against AJ Styles. I mean, at the moment, I think Carl Anderson deserves it. With his 3 eliminations so far. Plus, it'd be very interesting for AJ Styles to wrestle against one of his own stablemates in Carl Anderson for that United States Championship. Jeff Cobb, gorilla press into the standing moonsault. Anderson now spins Cobb round into the German. Have you noticed recently how we're not getting all those dislikes we were before? And then we went through that little stage like a week and a half, 2 weeks. We ended up getting like 8 or 9 dislikes out of nowhere. That seemed to stop. Jeff Cobb. Cobb, you need to eliminate Carl Anderson if you can, because he is dangerous in this one. And Cobb does eliminate Carl Anderson. Jeff Cobb's third elimination now. Okay. I mean, the best thing about this is Jeff Cobb has definitely got his ranking points a lot higher up in this one now. He's managed to earn himself 4 points so far now. Well, 3 points tonight, 4 points in this season. Which does put him onto a plus finally. Big boot in the side of the head by Juice. 9 and 10 remain in this match then. Of course, Cobb entered at 9. Juice entering at number 10. Juice now with Cobb up on the corner, trying to muscle him over the top. But Cobb able to fight back. Stiff forearm. Juice rocked by that. As the two of them finally realise that the final two. I don't know why they didn't just notice that. Oh my god, we're the last two. Jeff Cobb now springing him back in. Nice reverse DDT. And Juice has got it. Juice has got it. Oh well. That should be interesting. Juice Robinson, big win for him. Massive win for him. And Juice is going on then to face off against AJ Styles for the United States Championship. That's good. That's someone we don't really give a lot of opportunities to is Juice, and he's definitely fought his way into that championship picture. Well done, Juice. Let us move on. Yuji Nagata face off against Finn Balor. Yuji Nagata, 3 matches so far, 3 losses for him. Today, it's an opportunity to get a victory. Currently, he's lost against Kenny Omega, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Jeff Cobb. Tonight is Finn Balor's opportunity to get one over on him. Will the squash work again? Alright, here we go. We are underway. Finn Balor sending Nagata into the corner. Yeah, Balor's doing well here. Wow, Nagata, he's got his opportunity here. Nagata's doing a lot better here than I ever expected he would do, to be honest. Finn now double foot stomp though. Big knee in the back. Now Finn drags Nagata middle of the ring. Into the pin. I don't think it'll be enough still, but nope, only a 1 count. Finn now in some control. Can he actually finish it off? Really? That's what he needs to do here. He needs to do something here. It's just, he's making a lot of work out of something that shouldn't be that difficult, really. In Yuji Nagata, this should be a pretty simple match. It should be a squash. That's what it's designed to be, is a squash. Finn now sending Nagata into the corner. He's looking for boom. Shotgun drop kick. Finn now with the coup de grace. And that has got to be game, set, match, hasn't it, surely? Boom, it is indeed. Unplug my computer, there we go. Finn Balor, big win. He needed that ranking point as well. He was dropping down. Get a bit of momentum going for him now as well. He'd lost 2 matches so far this season, so that is a big, big win for him. Nagata goes for 4-4. And Finn Balor, yeah, he was desperate for this, wasn't he? Right, let's keep moving then. We have got 2 matches remaining, I want to say. Yep. Tomohiro Ishii versus Shingo Takagi, first of all. And then we move on to our main event, Jericho Nakamura Hideo Itami. Winner goes up against Naito for the Intercontinental Championship. I thought it was going to rain again tonight. It hasn't done it yet. Oh, my ear just popped. 1 second. Ugh. Oh, my legs. Oh, me northern pins. Ow, I just trod on one of the cat toys. Ugh. There we go. Just put a new chunk of wax in my wax melter. A nice smell in here. Ah, I'm sat here waiting. There's nothing to wait for, is there? Because it's fully loaded. So there we go. Takagi versus Ishii. Ishii's former... Is Ishii the former champion, I think, was it? I got a feeling he was former champion. We've got a look on the old ranking system. That'll tell us. Yeah, Ishii was the original Never Openweight champion. Before being defeated by Brock Lesnar. But Ishii flattens Takagi. Both guys slide back into the ring. Ishii now slamming the arm into the mat. And taking Takagi up into the scoop slam. And a big boot in the spine as well. Ishii now with a pin. Only a 1 count. Takagi, nice. Very good takedown. Both guys back on their feet, but Ishii's the one who takes Takagi back down. Takashi now taking Ishii up into the Alabama Slam. Ishii now drops into the pin. One. Only one count. Gonna need a lot more than that to keep Takashi down. He's a big lad. Ishii boot in the arm of Takashi. Another big strong boot in the arm. There's now Ishii locking in an ankle lock. You see the little limp there by Takashi. He knew it was painful. Takashi now clattering Ishii with the clothesline. There's the pin. One. Only a one count. Takashi, big clothesline, taking Ishii down in the corner. And now just choking him before bringing him back up. Into the backbreaker. And again. Second backbreaker. Takashi now throwing Ishii into the corner. Now hoist him up onto the top. What does Takashi have planned here? Whatever it is, it doesn't look like it's going to be a very good moment for Ishii. Takashi now with Ishii up on the shoulders. Wow. Wow. Big Death Valley driver from the top. Straight into the pin. That could be enough. One, two. Only a two. Wow. I really thought that was going to be enough there, you know. Oh, nice big back senton by Shingo Takashi. Shingo Takashi. Big clothesline by Ishii. Wow. The ratings have just come out for AEW versus NXT last night. And in the key demographic, AEW had twice the amount of viewers in the key demographic. The 18 to 49 demographic, AEW had a 0.32, NXT had a 0.16. I mean, I know we've always said that ratings don't really make a lot of difference, but at the same time, when you start to see the way that AEW is getting stronger and stronger ratings every week, it shows you that more people are jumping ship and watching that at this point in time. Ishii now stalking Shingo Takashi. Boot in the guts. Now going to take him into that brain buster. Held in there, let him think about it while he was in the air. Dragged away from the ropes. Into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. I think my TV's on. Didn't notice. Well, that's a waste of electricity. Ishii, nice power slam. Wow, Shingo, strong shoulder block. Ishii straight back up. These two have had a pretty good match so far. Ishii close lines Shingo down now into the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Tomohiro Ishii, the former never openweight champion, gets the big win. Shingo's not done too well so far, has he? Ishii. So Ishii's on +2 for this season and +5 overall. He's one of the highest rated men in the entire roster. Maybe next time we use him, we're going to have to give him a bigger opportunity, you know. Much bigger opportunity. There we go. We move on then now to our main event of the evening. We have got Jericho, Nakamura, Hideo Itami. The winner gets an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship, and Tetsuya Naito at the pay-per-view. That was quick. That was a clever gif. Let's check the demographics for this week, and then it's just Keith Lee getting fire-bombed in the face. So a big match this one. I mean, all three of them are like quite strong at the moment. They've all got decent ranking points, which is why they've all been given this opportunity. So it'll be interesting which one of them can actually take this opportunity on, like I said, to face off against Naito. Naito. Itami dumping Jericho's outside before catching Nakamura with that stiff kick across the chest. Nakamura now taking Jericho up and dropping him face first. Nakamura bringing Hideo back up to his feet, boot in the back of the head as well. A big boot right in the side of the head there as well. Hideo went for the knees in the spine, just missed. Jericho now stalking. Jericho with the pin, one. Ooh. I am no longer served carb, yeah. It's about serving juice now. Confusing me, to be honest. And Cobb's so highly rated, you'd think he'd do really well, but he just doesn't seem to pull it off for some reason. The way he seems to struggle, I don't quite know why. It'd be interesting if he did. Very interesting if he did. I think they could do with a heel champion to allow... Well, it depends who their plan is to be the next person to go for the belt, I suppose. Because, he's not, I think he's like 92. He's not far away from 100, to be honest. Big chops. Boot in the back as well. Jericho now spinning Kenta around. Jericho with the pin. It's not quite enough. Still only a 2. need some help with some subscribers now. We are struggling with subscribers. We're not moving at all, really. Been stuck around the 4,930 mark for a while now. Shinsuke now bringing Jericho back up to his feet. Oh, Jericho fighting back with that big forearm. Now taking Shinsuke up into the pin, only a 2. Hideo slides back in. Big chops and kicks and everything by Kenta, boot in the gut as well. Sending Shinsuke onto the far side. Pin 1, 2, only a 2 count. How many years are gone again? Jericho now taking Shinsuke up and drops him in that Falcon Arrow. Jericho now locking in the armbar on Shinsuke. Of course, remember, this is for an opportunity to face off against AJ Styles for the United States Championship. No, it's not. It's for an opportunity to face off against Tetsuya Naito for the Intercontinental Championship at the finale episode on Sunday. Probably. Nakamura dumping Jericho over the shoulder as Itami spins him around, drops him onto the knees, face first. There's the pin. And Hideo Itami, Kenta, has got the big win here. He's gone on to face off against Naito. Hideo, Itami. There we go. Right, so this is organised by, organised correctly. Hideo Itami with a +2. Chris Jericho with a -1. And Shinsuke Nakamura with a -1 as well. There we go. Right, I think we are set to go now then. Because that was the final episode of New Japan before we hit the finale. So this should be pretty fun. The finales are looking pretty good. It'll be interesting which brand does come out on top. So we're going to leave things there for now. Hope you've enjoyed it. Last man standing match. Yeah, we'll change that actually to a last man standing match. We've not done one yet, have we? So let's change that to last man standing. There we go. Yep. Omega versus Okada's last man standing now. I'm going to leave it there though, because I'm going to get these videos edited so I can get them uploaded for the guys that haven't had a chance to watch tonight. If you have enjoyed, please make sure you've hit the like on the stream. And of course, if you're not already, then make sure you've subscribed as well. I have been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you all very, very soon for our finales. Probably on Sunday, I think. If time goes well. Good night, goodbye, God bless.